this more aggressively. Look who's taking the shots in, gets another nut, gets another one. 17 Gaming doesn't care about numbers, they care about how much damage they can put out.
They are just unstoppable on this one every single time they peek. Oh no, they find players and Xiao Wu does it again. They do not know of Kickstar's position, but they don't care. 2 versus 4 and 17 push Luminosity in the grave.
That is how you charge into a weakened squad. Solo stepping in, duo stepping in, numbers advantage only matters if you can get a second to make it work. And yeah, LG not feeling good about that one as the entirety of the focus of the circle just went directly after them.
17 Gaming were sprinting when the initial 2 knocks came through. They couldn't before things get too crazy. The Loki, the man of the hour, the one who's been claiming what few points Dano has been able to find. And now we'll see if he's going to get the better of this circle. As Anonix is sitting up with a mortar next door, and this is exactly where we expected the circle to go.
And so our Impala friends not feeling the most comfortable. T5 also going to have to be making a move of their own. Cerberus going to shift in. We can see 17 in that firefight that they had to take a while ago with Jin G, feeling pretty good about it. But I want to remind everybody, Petrichor is kind of in a dip, and this is going to be what's going to happen, right? Look at everybody that's inside of Impala. We've got Navi, we've got Sonics, we've got TE, we've got QM, we've got Daytrade trying to get out. This is going to get very, very
teammates, and time car is
rush for it, but hey, you know, now does though, and just going to be patient with that shotgun.
That should be an easy one. Nice setup there. Xavier right around the corner, playing a bit of a surprise role. I love the fact that Elliot did as much as he could to attract the attention while Xavier was literally just sat still. They will have him knocked on. Oh, Xavier had a nade cooked in hand, so he's going to fall to it now. Question mark again. This fight was going to happen eventually, but they read it smartly. They saw that 755 was a lone issue, as 755 was packing a punch.
And here comes Shit on the backside of this one, full on flank around in position. 755 did a great job on surviving, opens up the angles. Shin stepping in means the fact that QM finds themselves pinched, and Shin walks straight up into this. That duo just erases question mark and leaves behind an exclamation point.
Question mark made the perfect read. It's a 3-1, a 2-1 split. Let's aggress on it, but 755 stood strong, takes down 3. That is going to be question mark out, and now Na'Vi, back we go. They find Delvin, but instantly after, Strimsy finds 1. Sonic's still playing a massive factor in this city fight, as they have not come off the hill just yet.
With this, we still have Impala being the problem of problems. Sonics, you were saying, how do you even get down there? Well, Navi's just pushing through. The shotgun blast isn't going to connect the way he wanted it to, so TE still looking, still already going to have to deal with Petrichor.
There really isn't a good play for them to make it also. I like the fact that they go just a little bit further down. Maybe the commotion of teams trying to shoot at them can force other teams to shoot at the teams shooting at them. But unluckily for them, all the teams are backing off, playing it safe, even though Dano tried to bait the attention.
I also like the Petrichor Road had their vehicles prepped up in advance for the shifts coming into that line.
Oh yeah.
See the way that their vehicles are set, that really denies out a lot of what's going to be going on. Dano is just kind of trapped out here as until they get a kill of some type and can make some push, there's nothing they can really just do out here. Snakers, though, full back flank, back behind Dano, and you can see this is why they can't move, man. Yeah, it's just throwables now coming out from everywhere as the vehicle's just getting shredded.
Double kill coming through as that car explodes. You'd have to imagine. Nope, Loki just exactly able to crawl far enough away. That's a blue zone, and that should be him down in just a moment as the entire field turns blue. The double stack comes through. You could only imagine, yep, that's Loki down. Just 1 more left alive on the side of Danoa. As Soul is trying to creep his way towards the circle, but look at the amount of opponents in front of him. Finds Kickstart, though.
Never, ever count out Soul. He's got to creep forward. The Venn diagram of Blue Zone just absolutely demolishing him. But while this is going on, Falcons putting in some work onto Petrichor Road, opening up some type of possibilities for Soul to exploit his Falcons, making that shift in. Soul's got a couple options to work with. Petrichor Road just kind of eyeing into everything that's happening with Falcons.
Everyone on the server fighting in the northwest, and now even FaZe is starting to realize, wait, we want a part of this too. You can't just be the only ones fighting, because every single team is fighting over the same 50 meters.
Who wants the compounds when you got buildings and dips? And that's what everybody is after right now. 17 Gaming crossing the road, making the push into the firefight with the Falcons. It is becoming unrelenting. At least LG is now distracted and get too involved in this. It's its own fight. Everybody making their way down into this trench. 17 playing the top side of it has got to be careful, though. Soul can pop up at any given moment, and he does right now. Goes for the spray, but he is going to be going down with Immies on one side of it. Soul still playing back behind.
Yeah, Little Ghost trying to slow things down at least for a bit. They've only just now crossed the street. They've only just now figured out exactly what's going on the other side, and they're seeing players all over the place. Finds one, Xiaobei instantly swings on the second. He hears Trap King wrap around the side, but doesn't have the exact angle on him. He loses him for a brief moment. Let's see if they can find him, and just like that, Little Ghost holds the angle, and 17 gets to live with 3 up.
Now we've got to pop down to the other side of this with LG. It's going to be Fex still trying to hold out. Soul, no, wait, we're not done here. Soul's got some goals of his own, realizing he has the opportunity. Little Ghost, the only one up, committed into the res right now, but I mean, this is just well navigated by Solo in a desperate situation.
You cannot fault Soul for having no clue where the opponents are right now. They are everywhere. The good thing for Little Ghost is that he knows exactly where to expect Soul from. It does seem the fire from the burned out car is just enough cover for Soul to wrap back the other direction. Now Snakers finds Specs, but Face already down to few players, so it's just Corexi left alive against the entirety of Luminosity.
They are just cresting the hillside. No worries, but Corexi is on fire right now. Makes it hazardous. It's going to be very, very close. Blood needs to go for something. While this is happening, 17 Gaming still too far away, cannot get anything out of this. That hill's going to block out the sight lines.
They're sprinting. They know that it's a 4-man Luminosity on the other side, but as you're saying, too far away to get impact. But as I say that, it's the solo and it's the duo. They're taking the fight to the 4-man team.
He's got some goals and he is just charging, and he knows that they're weak and he's paying attention. Dana, trying to make the worst of, or the best of a terrible situation, moves in. It's been so long.
He's just doing it alone.
He's coming in off this.
No, don't shoot him.
Don't shoot him. He's trying to help you.
17. What are you doing? Wow, the help coming over the top as Xiao Wu now trying to flank down below. Do they see him? Do they realize that they are getting outflanked? It's a 2 versus 4. The odds are against them, but if Xiao Wu finds a double, it could be huge, and Flood falls instantly.
That spray control right off the go is just so vicious. Little Ghost one side, Xiao Wu in the open. That is just going to be terrifying to contend with. Little Ghost now making his way up into the high ground. It's going to be on Snakers to try to defend it. It looks like he knows he's playing inside of the bush, but while that's happening, Xiao Wu starting to play this more aggressively. Little Ghost taking the shots in, gets another nut, gets another one. 17 Gaming doesn't care about numbers. They care about how much damage they can put out.
They are just unstoppable on this one every single time they peek. Oh no, they find players, and Xiao Wu does it again. They do not know of Kickstar's position, but they don't care. 2 versus 4, and 17 push Luminosity in the grave.
That is how you charge into a weakened squad. Solo stepping in, duo stepping in, numbers advantage only matters if you can get a second to make it work. And yeah, LG not feeling good about that one, as the entirety of the focus of the circle just went directly after them.
17